Welcome to Goodland Chiropractic. My name is Dr. Justine Belfi, and I'm excited to be doing our second video in our series today. If you happen to miss our first one on diaphragmatic breathing, I recommend going back and watching that one before you watch this one. If you're already caught up to speed, we'll go ahead and get into it. So the topic for today is abdominal bracing. The idea behind this is that so many times my patients come into me with chronic low back pain, or they have questions about how can I make it so that I don't get hurt again. I'm finally feeling better, but now I'm scared to do anything because I don't want to re-injure myself or hurt myself again. So this is a great tool to start to form new habits and getting your abdominal muscles to start to turn back on again. And so the idea is that we have a rib cage that doesn't go all the way down to our pelvis. So there's this section in here that doesn't have anything to protect itself. You also know that your low back and a lot of the area that people complain about, it falls into that section of your body. So by doing an abdominal bracing, you're going to protect that portion of your spine a little bit more when you do certain activities, like rotation. So our body is meant to do lots of movements, but some of them give you a predisposition for getting injured. I find that a lot of my patients that do rotational sports, like basketball, softball, baseball, tennis, volleyball, anything where you're swinging from one side to the other or throwing something from one side to the other. If you're a parent or a grandparent that goes to pick up a little urchin and you don't have proper form and you're not using your core at all, it is a big likeliness that you can get an injury of your low back. So how do you do this abdominal bracing? What you want to do is to get into the proper position. You can be sitting or standing. Think about locking your rib cage and your pelvis together. Do 100% contraction of your abdominals and then let it relax to 50, and then let it relax a little further to 25% contraction of your abdominal muscles. This 25% contraction is the ideal contraction that you have for doing any of these rotational things. For my athletes, this is going to step up your game. It's going to give you more power because you're using muscles that are bigger and supposed to be where your strength is coming from. Also, it's going to protect those of you that want to make sure you don't get hurt in the future. I hope you learned something, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video.